I guess to bring it all full circle here, is that if, let's just say, Stafford wins, and the reason why he wins this week is because he did, in fact, decide I'm going to go for it and leave my situation, and that was inspired by Brady. And Russell Wilson was inspired by Brady to start thinking about maybe I should go somewhere else. Maybe Stafford would be the next piece of evidence for him or for Rodgers or for maybe what's going on with Kyler Murray, unfollowing people right now. It's kind of crazy that Brady 2 years ago might be a seismic event unless Joe Burrow says, I'm the next Brady. So here we go. Like that, in a way, is Super Bowl 56, what we're seeing play out writ large. Maybe.
Well, I think if Stafford wins the Super Bowl and performs well, he'll go to the Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. If Joe Burrow wins a Super Bowl, he's halfway to the Hall of Fame. You win another one, you're in the Hall of Fame. So you look at it from sort of the top of the Christmas tree down, start with the quarterbacks and the importance of that. And I think if Joe Burrow in his second year wins the Super Bowl, so now all of a sudden you've leapfrogged quite a few of these quarterbacks. And now you're in a conversation with Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and rightfully so.
Yes.
But I asked Peter King about this. If we voted at the end of the year on the MVP and the Bengals won, and he said Joe Burrow would be your MVP.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if we had votes on MVPs at the end of seasons, all seasons.
Right.
Baseball, basketball, football.
To include the whole thing.
How different it would be, because I always voted for Jordan for MVP. Mm-hmm. Every year.
Well,
I just said, I'm voting for Michael. And I had Barkley win it and Karl Malone win it. And I had the fans or media in those cities going, how can you do that? You know, Barkley had a better year or Karl Malone did. I said, but Michael's going to win the championship.
Right.
It was really easy.
You have legs. You're going to have legs.
He's the MVP because he's going to win the NBA championship. They go, wait, you don't know that. I go, that's what I'm banking on. That's value.
So what's your pick for the Super Bowl?
I can't see the Rams losing a game at home, but I would like to see the Bengals win. So,
kid from Ohio, everybody.
Yeah, you know what? It's a big deal. Those people have been through a lot. They it's an organization that doesn't spend money. They usually hire coaches on the cheap, but they finally found their quarterback. And if you think back, how many franchises have Kenny Anderson, Boomer Esiason, and Joe Burrow, Carson Palmer? Like, those are four franchise quarterbacks that you got.
Right.
And Kenny Anderson, to me, is a borderline Hall of Famer. They've had those things. They just haven't that surrounding group. And you'll hear from Chris Collinsworth today. He'll tell you Jamar Chase, he thinks, will be one of the great wide receivers of all time and the greatest Bengal wide receiver of all time already. Mm-hmm. But you're going to win and lose this game because of your offensive line. I mean, I think that the Rams' approach will be like Tampa Bay's approach to Kansas City.
Last year.
We're just, here we come.
Here we go.
Deal with us. And, they're going to put as much pressure on Joe Burrow as possible. And, can you survive 9 sacks again? And I just don't see that happening. But it would be a wonderful story if Joe wins.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.